Twin Cities Adventures here with our Minnesota Antiques Coins and Currency playlist. And in today's video, we're back at the antique store right behind me, Antiques on Main Street in Hopkins, Minnesota. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the store and show you some of my favorite artwork on display. All of these items are for sale in the store, except for a couple of old pictures of Hopkins, Minnesota back in the day that are for display. Now, in no particular order, let's take a look at the store at the amazing artwork. This is the first piece that caught my eye that made me want to do this video. The artwork in this old Sarsaparilla calendar from 1893 just really caught my eye. I rarely see artwork this detailed and unique. Let's take a close look at it here in this little video clip. Here's another really unique one of this old bar from the Prohibition era, Sloppy Joe's Bar in Havana, Cuba. Now, if you're into Prohibition era art, check this out. Look at all the booze and all the happy drinkers in this photo from back in the day. I might just have to go back and purchase this for my own collection. Now, this next set of four really caught my eye also. It reminded me of the movie Mad Men and the era from the modern era. Really cool for a nice mod apartment or house. And now for some neat ships. Love this one. This one reminds me of my father from the Vietnam War era. Clipper ships are really cool too. And here's another fun piece if you're on the lake in Minnetonka. Love this old Amish painting. Religious artwork. Here's a neat little photo. Bing Crosby, Humphrey Bogart. Here's a unique postcard. Coca-Cola ads are always a fan favorite. Here's another really neat piece. This reminds me of my dad falling asleep hunting. Historic cigar ad. Here's another fun one. Old trains just are really cool looking too. Subway cars. Fishing. Love this one, praying out in the fields. Marlon Brando, love that. James Dean, who wouldn't want this photo in their collection? Oh, this would be great to have. I'd love this one. This is a really cool piece. This is a piece of authentic, original artwork. Vintage and just really, really eye-catching. Once again from the 1960s. I wanted to revisit this piece just so you could look at the close-up. Look at all the action going on in this piece of artwork. All the interactions with people. Man, if you could just go back in time to this time period. What another world. Love this piece. Old book art. Old magazine ad. Love the artwork on these. This kind of reminds me of the Sarsaparilla ad from the similar time era. I love this old look. It's just, you don't see this very often. Not unless you're at an antique store. Here's an old map of the Minneapolis Lakes. Oh, this piece really caught my eye. This is Black Americana, and there's a couple of hunters, and they scooch out this skunk, and their dog takes off running. And you can see the looks on their face. They're super surprised. Now, this is very, very collectible. Black Americana is very historic. I love this picture. Just take you a nice close overview of that. It's actually a Winchester ad from 1908. Here's another booth, and it's artwork in the form of vintage fabric. And I just love old vintage fabric because you can make anything you want, from dishcloths to curtains to hand towels. I mean, you can make outfits. This is just a really amazing collection of vintage fabric that just really caught my eye. So I thought I'd add this to the clip of artwork from the antique store. You just walk through and just pick out any pattern you want. Just a peek back into another era. This is a really cool Minneapolis Lakes photo. Oh, I love the coloring in this one. Really unique. And this one too, I love the dinner table. I love Abraham Lincoln photos. This one's really cool. Love that one. There's a little close-up shot of it. This is really cool artwork if you're into Abraham Lincoln or Civil War era. I love Civil War, and I sell some of this in my booth. I'll show you a few of my pieces coming up quick here. Time on that. It's a really good price too. I like that. This is from my booth. I love this Abraham Lincoln. I love the imprint that he has in his pocketbook in his jacket there. Here's Bob Dylan from back in the day. Another Abraham Lincoln shot in Civil War. Oh, here's a neat one. This is from another collection. Oh, the Hindenburg from 37. Love that. There's another Hindenburg crashing photo. This is the Led Zeppelin. Here's the atomic bomb being tested around the World War II era. A couple shots of that. Here's a Martin Luther King stamp collection from all over the world. Oh, and here's another clip of that piece at the dinner table. I wanted to zoom in. Look at just all of the things going on. The child, he's like fixing himself something for tea and dinner, and his papa's looking at him, and I just love that. This is a really unique piece of artwork. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that one too again. Oh, here's another neat one. Now these are really cool, and these are, the information is right here on this. This is really unique artwork. I love these pieces. Signed. Here's an old photo with a horse. I love that one too. And some more horses. That is a really cool one. I love these flowers. This artwork is so neat. Little boy with a fishing pole. This one needs no explanation. It's just cool. Fishing photo. Skunk coming up on the dog. Here's a neat collection of old buttons. The first 40 U.S. presidents. What a great price on that too. If you're into button collection or political or presidential collections, this is a really neat collection of buttons. All labeled, all the right timeline. Love this piece. There's another neat ad with some frogs. Oh, and this is a really cool piece too. This is so neat. I mean, framed British print. I just love this piece. I might have to go back and think about this piece too. I mean, look at the unique looks on these people. There's some information on it right here. This one really caught my eye. I might want this. Every time I go back, I look at this one, and it's really something special. Here's a neat one from like back in the day. Oh, I love these old ones. This is kind of like the Sarsaparilla ad again. Really neat timeline here. The 1900s, turn of the century print. $48. That's a really great price. This reminds me of a dream I had about a cabin I owned one day. Love this old Little Rascals photo. Love cats. Here's the Zulu War photo. That's really neat. Imagine being on the front line in this battle. Oh, this is just an embroidery piece. I love this. Think of the hours that went into that. And then here's some not-for-sale display pieces of Hopkins, Minnesota above the counter and cash register at the store. Love these old time period pieces. Great to look at. Well, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed that little tour of the art in the antique store. Please comment below. Let me know what your favorite piece is. And if you want the info to the store, it's in the link below the video. Thanks for watching. Twin Cities Adventures, out.